Subscribe or you'll be visited by the toll troll. Can you explain the multi-year gap in your resume? I need some believable excuses so HR doesn't dump my application in the trash, preferably some where I don't need to provide proof or just enough to BS my way through. Took time off to work on personal projects. I self-published 3 books available on Amazon. Now I'm ready to continue waging. Your mistake was to have a gap to begin with. Any good excuse should have been in it to begin with, aka starting a business/entrepreneur stuff that failed. Leaving a gap means you have no excuse and are just BSing now, besides maybe mental health, but that's a red flag. Yeah, I wasn't working during that time. Family emergency. Holy spit, lie on your resume you heckin' bussy. I was providing end-of-life care for a loved one. You'll never hear another word about it. This is my resume. Born in 1974. Graduated college on parents' dime. Got married. Got divorced without losing a single dollar. No kids. No pets. No plants. Bought Bitcoin. Never had a job. So you see, my multi-year gap equals all my life. Yeah, university studies, not sure about you though. I always put freelancing and they always offer me an entry-level job that pays $16 to $19 starting. I was working with my family starting a business. I wasn't registered as a worker filing W-2s and was instead registered as a subcontractor. Depending on how long, NDA. Are we not supposed to have gaps? When are we supposed to be picking up new skills? I'm certainly not doing that when I'm working a dead-end job. Why not just pretend you worked at a company or location that closed down or went out of business around the same time? Tell them your uncle in Spain passed away and left you a large countryside estate which you needed to manage. Make stuff up. Just make it up. You did X for company Y which has since closed down. They aren't going to chase up former employees on social media for a reference. Can you explain the multi-year gap in your resume? No. And that's it. If they're asking about it, then you're not getting the job anyways. You might as well get up and leave at that point. I went traveling to find myself. Make stuff up that you weren't unemployed. Self-employed. Became an artist. Literally just lie that you were working for those years. I've worked and quit jobs due to mental health. Pro tip, don't F around with mental health, and now have no reliable references to apply with. Can't even get contract work with my degree and work experience. I'm so screwed. Lol, people think it's some super secret answer while it's just a filter to see how socially inept you are. And the joke is 99.9% of bizlets can never see it. Diarrhea, no, just no. As a recruiter it is my job to literally look through this kind of stuff. I know all the tactics. I make you feel like you've got, give you a few compliments, talk to you as if you were my friend only to completely surprise you by asking you about any gaps on your resume. And trust me, I've broken plenty of guys who thought they could lie their way or BS their way through my interview. Your guard will be down after a few minutes of conversation, and I will make you sweat. And even if I notice a slight delay in your story, I know you are just making stuff up. If you reply too fast and it sounds like you rehearsed it, I will see straight through it too. And if I catch you making up fiction, good luck getting hired in my industry ever again. Just be honest about it, say you were slacking and you might actually have a shot. I was battling a terrible addiction to prawn. It's tough to be productive when you're beating your meat 7 times a day, ha ha ha, you feel me? Explain MRI year gap, anon. Stand up, unzip pants, how about I give you a multi-year gap? Eyes wide open, breathing heavy, legs dripping, anon. Oh, okay. I just said I was working at a store that recently went bankrupt so they couldn't call to check, easy.